So I've spent about 3 hours of all of yesterday playing the Lost Ark Beta. And I had fun so far, but I also realized that my expectations may have been a little too high. Now I know it's just a beta and I'm not talking about the game period, but I don't know what it was. I've played a little bit of Lost Ark before through a VPN. You know, it's perfectly practical. A lot of people do it. And I found out how to do it, so I did it. This was back like during the summer, I think. I played it for about a week. I had fun with it, but I decided to drop it because I didn't enjoy playing it in Russian. You know, I don't know a lick of Russian, so I was like, I'll just wait till the NA release. So I dropped it, and then when I heard about the beta, I was like, bet, I want to get in on that. So I purchased the pack, and started playing it. Now I chose, what's the class called? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I chose a Deadeye class, well, the Deadeye class, and mainly because I like, cowboys and shit like that. Like, I always thought gunslingers was cool, and leave me alone, okay? Big Red Dead fan. And I was having fun with the class. What I played back in the Russian version was like that Dark Knight type of class tank. Uh, Hold on, I gotta look it up. Yeah, the Berserker. I think that's the one. Yeah. And that one was pretty lit too in the when I played it. But I don't know what it is, man. I think I enjoy the combat a lot. The combat is amazing in my opinion. I don't really have anything bad to say about the combat. Shit, I played Diablo 3. I never played 2, not even the remake. I played a little bit of Path of Exile. Now I know these are different games, but they're very similar too, And the combat in Lost Ark is like light years ahead of those games. Like, it just, the way that everything is so fluid and the animations and like the amount of abilities you have and how you can use them, it's fire, bro. Like, when I was playing with the Deadeye, it blew my mind that you could switch your weapons. I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That left me lit. I was flabbergasted. But I don't know. I think it might be the voice acting is a big one. Like, the voice acting so far from what I have played is uh fairly mediocre, to say the least. I didn't care for that voice acting at all. And to be completely fair, I'm not paying too much attention to the story because I figured if I'm gonna play this game on release, I'll probably get burnt out of the story if I go through it this time in the beta and also go through it that time when it launches. I just don't want to get burnt out. So I'm gonna limit myself on the story element till the full game comes out. But what I have heard of the voice acting so far, I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, bro. To move on from that, the graphics are great. The combat is great. The world so far is real nice, real pretty. It has a very solid foundation, and I could definitely see myself playing that game a fair amount. I can compare it to another MMO. One that this might not be a fair comparison, or it's an odd comparison considering the fact that they're extremely different MMOs. But New World, I could definitely see myself playing Lost Ark way more than New World. I've played New World a fair amount. I've put about, I want to say maybe, I don't know, like 40 hours into it so far. So that's not insane, but you know, it's something. I'm like level 25. I've played it with my girl, and we have fun on there. But it's definitely pretty grindy, all right. And I don't think I'm wrong, or I don't think I'm alone in saying that. But yeah, I could definitely see myself playing Lost Ark more than I could see myself playing New World. I'm a very big like combat guy. Like if the combat is nice and fluid and it looks good and feels good, you know, that's already a big plus for me. So I'll give Lost Ark his props on that department. Now another thing I wanted to talk about though, and the main reason why I feel like I'm just not that excited about this Lost Ark beta personally is probably because of the Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker expansion releasing in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from this video's upload is the early access for Endwalker. And oh my, when I tell y'all I am a huge Final Fantasy XIV fan. I've poured I think it's 1700 hours into that game. I have multiple jobs to level 80, which is the max level at the moment, and I can't wait for Reaper. When I tell you that I absolutely cannot wait for the Reaper, bro, just look at it. I'm gonna put the Reaper up on the screen. If you're, unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, you're definitely gonna be intrigued, because that class, or jobs as they call them in Final Fantasy, oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good, bro. I think one of the main reasons why I was talking about the Lost Ark voice acting is simply because I know the voice acting on Final Fantasy XIV and the story period is so good. Like, it's top notch. And not just for an MMO, but like period. Like, for a game, for a form of entertainment, that story is phenomenal. The casting, the voice acting, the plot, the characters, the character development, the pacing, it's so good. I can't wait to see how it's gonna finish off with Endwalker. Like, I'm ecstatic, and the fact that we're just 2 weeks away actually scares me, because I just remembered I I want to get the Eureka armor for the Dragoon, the Maiming Eureka armor set, elemental armor, because if you didn't know, you know now. Reapers will be able to use Maiming armor, which is what Dragoons use. So if you play the game, you'll notice that Dragoons are the only jobs that have their own like set of armor. Like, whatever is Maiming only pertains to Dragoons. But that's gonna change with Endwalker, because Reapers will also use Maiming armor. And that being said, I need to get my hands on that Eureka armor, because oh my god, I'll put that up on the screen too, so you can see why I'm so obsessed with trying to get that shit. I need it like tomorrow or yesterday, whatever the hell you want to say. I need it. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about these two games that I currently been playing slash focusing on. I know the channel is in a weird state right now, but at the moment I just felt like talking my shit. I just wanted to vent. When it comes to stuff like this, the only person I have to talk about is my girlfriend, okay? And I know sometimes I'll be talking her ear off and boring her. She plays all of the stuff I mentioned, by the way. Like, she's a huge Final Fantasy fan. She's put just as many hours into it as I have, and we both love the hell out of that game. It's just, I know sometimes my nerd talk can get a little out of hand. So I figured, I'll talk about it over here in the channel. I'll just monologue it out, commentate. But that's about it, man. I just wanted to document my thoughts and just vent, just rant, just talk, have a discussion. That's about it. But yeah, man. I don't really have nothing else to say. So I guess I'll talk to y'all later.